Crucified with Messiah. Galatians 2 verse 20. I have been crucified with Messiah. It is no longer I who live, but Messiah who lives in me. And the life I now live in the flesh, I live by faith in the Son of Elohim, who loved me and gave himself for me. So what does it mean to be crucified with Messiah? Let's take a look. Paul is showing how his old life outside of Yeshua has been put to death, no longer living for his own passions and desires, and now the life Paul lives is to live for Yeshua, for Yeshua's name, and for the kingdom of Yahweh. Galatians 5 verse 24. And those who belong to Messiah, Yeshua, have crucified the flesh with its passions and desires. Paul uses the word crucified in a hyperbolic way to prove a point. Paul no longer lives for Paul, but for Yeshua Messiah. This new Paul was a reflection of the Messiah, a full-time, 24/7 representative and servant of Yeshua Messiah. This brings us to another question. If Paul lives only to represent, reflect, and be an image of Yeshua, then what does that look like? Well, to live for Yeshua is to live like Yeshua. He has become your master in all that you do. We must deny ourselves and obey and follow all that Yeshua said. Matthew 16 verse 24. Then Yeshua told his disciples, if anyone would come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. Yeshua is known as the sinless Lamb. He lived a holy life, obeying the Father, loving the Heavenly Father with all of his heart, and loving his neighbors. How did Yeshua love Yahweh and his neighbor? He kept the Torah. The Torah was and is his standard of living, and he was and is the perfect example and the fullest meaning of how to live out Torah. For the Torah shows us how to love Yahweh with all our hearts, and how to love our neighbor. And Yeshua taught and lived out the perfect example of how that's done. Matthew 5 verse 17. Do not think that I came to destroy the law or the prophets. I did not come to destroy but to fulfill. The word fulfill, plerao in Greek, means to make full, to fill to the top, to bring to its fullest. Yeshua came to bring the Torah to its fullest meaning. So, to live like Yeshua, we need to learn his teachings on Torah and study Torah and live Torah. Ecclesiastes 12 verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Elohim and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. Please share this video and comment below if you're enjoying this channel. Thank you and shalom.